Thank you, sir. Sir, I have two clarifications for the minister. First, whether the ongoing issue with Malaysia, namely the airspace and the port issue, it remains unsolved, would affect Singapore economy. Second clarification, whether he sees the defense industry having the potential to contribute to Singapore economy.
Mr. Chair, let me thank Mr. Loh for your two clarifications. Let me take the second one first. The answer, whether we see defense industry as able to contribute to our overall economy, the answer is definitely yes. In fact, if we look at ST Engineering today, I think I don't have the exact numbers, but if I'm not wrong, almost half of their business comes from the non-defense sector itself. So there's obviously some cross-pollination of ideas and benefits in growing the ST Engineering companies. And there are examples that just now my colleagues have given. So the answer is definitely yes. The defense industries, either directly or indirectly through the use of the related technologies, can benefit the wider economy. On Mr. Loh's first questions about the impact of the issues with Malaysia on the Singapore economy, there are two levels that I think we must always bear in mind. First is that Malaysia is part of the wider ASEAN economy, and obviously any uncertainties in the Malaysia's economy will affect Singapore just as it will affect the regional country. Our position is that we continue to look for win-win situations and win-win projects together with Malaysia, because we always believe that a prosperous Malaysia that is doing well economically is good for Malaysia, is good for the region, and we will continue on this mode, this kind of mental model that we are seeking for win-win cooperation. Now, having said that, of course, any disruption to the Malaysian economy can have and will have a significant impact on the Singapore's economy, which is why over the last few months, MTI have always encouraged our companies to seriously consider the impact of the Malaysian's political and economic trajectory. We ask and encourage our companies to diversify their sources, their supply chains, and their markets, so that this is part of our wider strategy to make sure that we will never be held ransom by dependence on one particular market for our supply chains or for the market for the products of our products and services. So this we must continue to do, regardless whether it's Malaysia or any one particular market. But you are right, Malaysia is our next door neighbor, our closest neighbor, and because they are the closest neighbor, all the more we must make sure that we continue to diversify and take this issue very seriously, that our economy is never held ransom or dependent on a single source.